Okay guys, so I don't think I've ever made a video of coming down the fire road. Well, this used to be a fire road. Obviously it's not a fire road anymore. It's single track, but coming down Brown Mountain and not doing El Prieto, just coming down this side. And I was just too wiped out from the snow. My feet are numb, my hands are numb. I feel like throwing up from the balaclava and breathing in my own, you know, CO2. Probably made me dizzy and sick feeling. So I'm just going to come down this way to take it easy, because I'm not going to go down that trail unless I can feel my feet. I can't feel my feet right now. They're dry, or they're just cold. My fingers, I warmed up my hands with my hand warmer, so my hands are a little bit better, but my feet are still numb, and I can't even tell when I'm clipped in or when I'm not. And having control of your feet, especially with SPDs, is essential. And so I'll just show you guys this way. This is an easy trail, and I would say this is perfect trail for bringing your beginner friends and learning how to ride single track. It's quite a climb up here, so it's steep. You have to earn it. It's not, but it's not that long. It's only 2.5 miles to the saddle part. So it's steep, but it's short. There's really no reason to do it on the e-bike unless you just want to get up here and get to the saddle in 10-15 minutes maybe, because it's really short and steep. So, and you have a lot of this where you gotta negotiate the ruts. You either ride in them or ride around them, and it gets your friends acclimated to realizing your bike tires will go through the ruts. You'll be fine. And just to roll it out and go through this chunk, and then you'll be fine. Oh, my feet are freezing. Now it's not as bad as they were freezing at the top part. So we have a lot of like broken pavement stuff here, because I guess at one time this used to be paved or asphalt paved. It used to be covered with asphalt, but that was before my time. I've been riding this for over 20 years, and remember when it was a fire road. It used to be a regular fire road, and then we had I think they call them the stage fires, and then that closed this trail for everybody after those fires. And there was about a year of being closed and just nobody riding it. Well, I'm sure people rode it, but nobody riding it legally. And then it just all grew over, and they never made another fire road. So it stayed like this, which I like it like this. It makes it nicer coming up, nicer going down. And like I said, it makes it a nice beginner trail for your friends to learn how to bike ride with you on some fairly steep stuff. It's not flat by any means, so you have to know how to negotiate your bike on steep angles and negotiate your way through the ruts and rocks and stuff like that. There's no roots, because you know we're in Southern California. We're not riding through the forest, we're riding through the desert. But see this, like you get into those sections where you have to ride out the rut, and is it going to be an end to that rut? Am I going to be stuck into that? So, and then we got more ruts from the rains, and those ruts will get deeper. I think the trail that I remember that was really rutty here in California, there was just nothing but ruts, was the San Juan Trail and San Juan Capistrano area. And that trail was just one rut after another. You had to kind of stay in your lane, pick an area where you didn't think the rut was gonna crossing the trail, or you could bunny hop over it. So this is easy. It's kind of relaxing right now because I need to relax right now. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I was feeling woozy when I got to the saddle, and I think it was that, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced it, make a comment below, but I was wearing one of those, I think it's called a balaclava, but the ones that are like the full face, you know, ski mask type things, and probably I was breathing in my own CO2, and that made me dizzy and feel sick. But by the time I got to the saddle from the top, I felt like throwing up, and I know that's a sign of CO2 levels going too high. So I stopped there for a while, warmed up my hands with my hand warmer. I'll tell you what, I love having this hand warmer. It really came in handy. Didn't no pun on words intended, but it was nice to have something like that when you want to get your hands back warm and so you can feel your fingers again. Kind of need your fingers for braking and riding bikes. Oh yes. So as you can see, this is pretty easy, but it's pretty fun. You get to go pretty fast and straight on stuff. That sun is killing me because I'm literally wearing orange goggles, and that orange and the sun just don't mix. Should have changed to my glasses. I do think for winter riding, or even cold, or winter riding or cold air riding, you definitely want to have goggles, so, because it saves your eyes from getting too watered out. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it. Well, I'll take you guys all the way down. Why not? It's not that much further. I'm surprised I haven't seen anybody coming up. This is the way you climb when you go to El Prieto. So you climb up this side and then you go down the other side to El Prieto. And this is see, now you can see it's a little bit wider as it is with where it used to be a fire road. And I hear that helicopter around here. He might be rescuing somebody. That's not a good sign when you hear the helicopter hovering. There's a little rabbit. Oh yes. It's nice to be almost done. So this gives you an idea of the junk that you have to climb up to ride this, and the challenge you get climbing on this chunky, rocky, loose terrain. It's not your smooth, hard pack, well-groomed trails of a bike park or like a foresty trail. This is we get trails here that are deserty. Hello. See how chunky this is. And that's why I was telling my friend that moved up to Marin, and I was saying that yeah, I've had a streak of flats, and we're getting flats like, you know, every couple rides. And he says, dude, I haven't had a flat since I moved up to Marin, and it's just because his trails just don't have all this junk and obstacles where he's gonna get a flat. Here we go. So this is where people start their climb, and this is where El Prieto comes out. You guys know that. You've seen this video many times. Anyway, I'm gonna stop it there, and well, I'll ride through here, and then I'll stop in a second. But thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you've done snow rides, if what you think about cold weather riding, if you like to ride in the cold weather, or if you don't. All right, talk to you guys later.